There's a fox on the run over yon green field, with the brush that's the envy of the huntsman. He's the lord of the foxes, the beast of the chase, in the soft green pastures of England. He can run like the wind over ditch or over dale, he can fool any hunter to chase him. But he doesn't have the fear of the man or the dog, and he knows that there's no one will take him. So each Reynard the fox goes a-roaming alone through the woods and the forests of England, and they better take care all the geese and the hens, for it'll take but a moment to eat them. Well, one fine day came a huntsman bold, who had boasted with pride he could take him, and he rode out alone in the light of the dawn, before even the birds had awakened. This huntsman's name was a red-feathered John, by the plume that he wore in his bonnet, and he'd never been known to have failed in his task of the hunt or the killing of foxes. So each Reynard the fox goes a-roaming alone through the woods and the forests of England, and they better take care all the geese and the hens, for it'll take but a moment to eat them. Well, he rode for an hour in search of his prey, till his eye caught the glimpse of a foxtail, and he buried his heels in his horse's side. He vowed through his teeth that he would not fail. He rode and he rode over ditch over dale, like a madman possessed of a fury. But poor Reynard the fox had the better of him, and he grinned through his teeth at his folly. So each Reynard the fox goes a-roaming alone through the woods and the forests of England, and they better take care all the geese and the hens, for it'll take but a moment to eat them. Red-feathered John spent the rest of his day in a fruitless pursuit of his target, till by late afternoon both he and his horse were tired and sore and dejected. And Reynard the fox stands high on the hill, with his head held up high as the victor, and he looks down so sly on old red-feathered John, who's a-walking home as the loser. But although he's beaten red-feathered John, Reynard is run such a long, long, long way, and up there on the hill he's laid down his head, and he's died from the chase of the long day. So each Reynard the fox goes a-roaming alone as a ghost in the forests of England, and they better take care all the geese and the hens, for it'll take but a moment to eat them.
We were heading down the highway like an eagle on the wing, and the one who took the wheel was just the one too drunk to sing, and the others yelled like sirens as the afternoon cooled down, and all we lost were the harmonies as we drove from town to town. By the time the shadows lengthened, we were only halfway home. It was 10 pounds to 100, we would not be there by dawn. But the spirit from the highlands was enough to keep us warm. Though it left a lot of thoughts behind, many more would take their return. We were riding high, reaching miles for the sky. We were riding high, where only fantasy and dream could pass us by. Well, the land was unfamiliar and the whiskey spoiled the view, and it could have been Arabia for all we ever knew. And the darkness like a curtain fell to cover our mistakes, and the world became a tiny shell full of wheels and gears and brakes. We were riding high, reaching miles for the sky. We were riding high, where only fantasy and dream could pass us by. Well, the hour was way past midnight when the end became in sight, and we'd taken equal shares of what life gave to us that night. But someone found a tune to play as the sun began to rise, and we sang the lazy world away with victory in our eyes. We were riding high, reaching miles for the sky. We were riding high, where only fantasy and dream could pass us by. You used to be so good at stringing them along, that you had them run in circles for your favor and your love. But with all the world to choose from, you played it just too long, and you faded from the heavens as the raven, not the dove. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you fell on stony ground or perished in the weeds. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you flew too near the tried your best to beat them, you tried to run away, but the passions from the heart don't hear the warnings from the head. Your tears that fell on summer grasses quickly dried away. In the eyes of those who read your mind and noted what you said. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you fell on stony ground or perished in the weeds. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you flew too near the sun, singeing your love you came to know, but you didn't choose the way you flew, the way you had to go. Drifting on the tides of feeling, you slowly sank below, and the silky webs of tragedy you gave away your soul. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you fell on stony ground or perished in the weeds. Marion, oh Marion, it will not be me to say you flew too near the sun, singeing your wings.
Across your youthful face, sunshine finds it difficult to warm away the freeze, and it's just as hard for you to wear your heart upon your sleeve. But just for once, forget yourself and smile. Kiss me for the good times once again. Show me for the last time that you love me, and I'll never trouble you again. Fallen like the autumn leaves, Just for once, forget yourself and smile. Kiss me for the good times once again. Show me for the last time that you love me, and I will never trouble you again.
So forget me if you want to. May make you happy for a while. Which way will you turn to now? Now the deed is done. You can't go back and start again, back where you began. All you see is what you want to. All you hear you speak, and you still believe you understand the reasons for the break. But
Just for once, forget yourself and smile. Kiss me for the good times once again. Show me for the last time that you love me, and I will never trouble you again. Show me for the last time that you love me, and I will never trouble you
In Thornaby Woods in Nottinghamshire, sing right for Lara, right for Ladity. Thornaby Woods in Nottinghamshire, sing fa la 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 lay. Three keepers' houses stood three square about, a mile from each other they were. Their orders were to look after the deer, sing fa la 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 lay. Now me and me dogs went out one night, sing right for Lara, right for Ladity. Moon and the stars were shining bright, sing fa la 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 lay. Our hedges, ditches, fields and stiles, with my three dogs all at me heels. They catch a fat buck in Thornaby fields, sing fa la 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 lay. Very same night I had bad luck, sing right for Lara, right for Ladity. One of me very best dogs got shot, sing fa la 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 lay. It was done by some keeper out of spite. I'll take me stick and I'll search till light. I'll tan his old hide for causing that sight, sing fa la 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 lay. I searched till dawn, then I went to bed, sing right for Lara, right for Ladity. Limping Jack went out in me stead, sing fa la 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 lay. He searched the fields all around and around till he found a fat buck lying dead on the ground. 'Twas my little dog gave him his death wound, sing fa la 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 lay. the game, sing right for Lara, right for laddity. Likewise another to sell the same, sing fa la la Lara lay. The very first joint we offered for sale was to an old woman who sold bad ale. She had us all up to Nottingham jail, sing fa la la Lara la lay. Now Nottingham sizes are drawing nigh, sing right for Lara, right for laddity. Us three lads is gonna be tried, sing fa la la Lara lay. The gentlemen laughed them all to scorn, such a nasty old woman should be forsworn. All into small pieces she ought to have been torn, sing fa la la Lara la lay. Now Nottingham sizes are over and passing, right for Lara, right for laddity. Us three lads is free at last, sing fa la la Lara lay. Now the bucks and the does will never be free, for a poacher's life is a life for me. And a poacher I will always be, sing fa la 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 lay.
They used to tell me I was building a dream, and so I followed the mold. When there was earth to plough or guns to bear, I was always there, right on the job. They used to tell me I was building a dream, with peace and glory ahead. Why should I be standing in line, just waiting for bread? Once I built a railroad, made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower to the sun, brick and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, ah gee, we look swell, full of that Yankee doodling on. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with a drum. Say, don't you remember, they called me out, it was out all the time. Say, don't you remember, I'm your pal. Buddy, can you spare a dime?
Talk till way past midnight over coffee, cups and beer, of life and limb, of love and pain, till everything seemed clear. The room was smoky, dark and warm, and easy on the mind, and she chided me for robbing her so little of her time. She came of unknown gypsy stock over many miles and years. Her eyes were bright and sparkled like the silver in her ears. Her hair fell soft like almond blossom down her back like rain. And I've never felt so much at home, and I never will again.
And the power of her conversation talked away my blues and murdered my conviction that I'd nothing left to lose. She watched my eyes caress her mind until I felt at ease, and her beauty nearly brought me to my knees.
Came and knelt beside me, breathing warm against my face, and said how soon she'd have to leave and find another place. She took my head between her hands and told me many things, of pain and sadness born of love, of fantasies and kings. Finally the time had come, and with the light of dawn she walked away into the mist that shrouded all I'd learned. She never looked behind her as she slowly disappeared. If she had, she maybe might have seen me smiling through the tears.
And the power of her conversation talked away my blues and murdered my conviction that I'd nothing left to lose. She watched my eyes caress her mind until I felt at ease, and her beauty nearly brought me to my knees.
La da da dee, na da 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 da, na da dee, na da dee. Even the guiding light of days in the loving underground find it shady weather here today. When upon the ledge I didn't find a soul around. That's just me, who am I to say? Well, it's all the same, so many miles away. falling over, all these chiefs running out of praise. It's getting hard to know just what to say. There was a time when I could find belief in Jesus saves. Something came, took it all away. Reckon he was saving for a rainy day. There's no way to touch upon this understanding had we known how close it was to being a sea of sand. Heaven knows we've had the time, and as I see, the only crime was being just a little short of land. Send me home with a country song and leave it ringing round. Ask my friends, they'll know which one to play. And even the guiding light of days in the loving underground. We're finding shady weather here today. Well, it's all the same, so many miles away. Were ringing steady across the fields of summer's broken wing, calling to believers through the evening tide refrain. And the air was thick with music, dancing harmonies against the wind. But all was peace and quiet mid the tumult. The abbey bells were ringing, there was music in the air, and the grass was swaying concert with the tune. The abbey bells grew louder as the sunshine passed away, to leave us with the Canterbury Moon. Soft beneath us as we started through the summertime. Poppies knelt before us in the windy afternoon, and the butterflies grew dizzy with the pollen and the columbine. But all was peace and quiet mid the tumult.
bells were ringing, there was music in the air, and the grass was swaying in concert with the tune. The abbey bells grew louder as the sunshine passed away, to leave us with the Canterbury Moon. A pathway led us closer to the river, washing muddy banks, where kingfishers stood regal over all the mountain drains, and the water looked like crystal, washing violent to the shifting sands, but all was peace and quiet mid the tumult. The abbey bells were ringing, there was music in the air, and the grass was swaying in concert with the tune. The abbey bells grew louder as the sunshine passed away, to leave us with the Canterbury Moon. Canterbury Moon.
Come all ye loyal heroes and listen while I sing, and don't tie with any master till you know what your work will bring. For you must rise up early from the cold grey light of dawn, and I know that you'll ne'er be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. And it's rise up, lovely Sweeney, and give your horse some hay, and give him a good feed of oats before you ride away. Don't feed him on soft turnips, put him out on yon green lawn, for I know that you'll ne'er be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. My curse attend you, Sweeney, for you have me nearly robbed, a-sitting by on fireside with Eugene in your garb, a-sitting by on fireside from the cold grey light of dawn. And I know that you'll ne'er be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. my shoes, they are well worn out. My stockings, they are thin. My heart is always trembling for fear that they'll let in. My heart is always trembling from the cold grey light of dawn, and I know that I'll ne'er be able to blow the rocks of Bawn. I wish the Queen of England would write to me in time and place me in some regiment, all in my youth and prime. I'd fight for Ireland's glory from the cold grey light of dawn, and I never would return again to plough the rocks of Bawn.